scheme with a Roscoe. Show my true color, seeing green for that Blanco. I was locking in the zone, pocket rocket in case they get out of pocket like Mahomes. Profit over toll, ain't no options on the road. Running down like LeBron, boy, I block him from his goals. Riding with the chrome, you see his soul climbing.
I saw an exchange, I believe you and John had, right? And he kind of, I think I don't want to misquote what he said on Twitter, but it was in a sense of like, you know, y'all getting all this now, but watch it be quiet next year or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of also, I think you and him had an interaction as well in that post where you kind of said like, yeah, like it can happen, but we're here to stay. Or something like that. Yeah. With that exchange, like, you know what I'm saying, when you're hearing what John's saying, somebody who's created a league, been around for years and put on great battles for the culture and things of that nature, what do you think his sentiment is for saying that or feeling that way? Because you guys had a good
I think he was speaking just from the difficulties of, you know, he's been a league owner for damn near 10 years.
Exactly.
With Bullpen, you know what I'm saying? And he has, you know, in my opinion, he's done it the right way. He created a platform for people like Loso, for people like News, for people like Clone, for people like Super Black, for C Money, for Street Hymns,
so many artists,
you know, so many dope
the
talents.
whole Atlanta scene,
so many dope talents.
Like, you know
like the platform he provided for Atlanta, which currently I feel like, alongside with Houston, is one of the hottest markets for battle rap.
I agree.
Bullpen is a huge reason for that.
Yeah, they brought battle rap low key to Atlanta.
Yeah,
I don't even want to say low key. It's kind of
over the past 10 years, like they have ruled the Atlanta market.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And now Bags and Bodies is here. Bags and Bodies is doing great work.
RBE
came down here, made great work, and a lot of that sustainability came from people saying, "Man, Atlanta is a great market. I see what Bullpen is doing. Let me." You know, let me go down there and
URL through Cassidy and Goods here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think John was just speaking from a standpoint of understanding the difficulties of making things work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not easy, depending on who your partners are, who your resources are. This thing we do ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? League ownership is not easy. It is. For me, it's just as difficult to run an event as a league owner as it is to write and memorize and stand on stage and do 3 rounds.
Wow.
They're completely different, right? One taps in more to your creativity, but as far as the difficulty level, they're close.
Right.
They're close. You know what I'm saying? So I think John was just speaking from a standpoint of, you know, a lot of the difficulties he faced. As we know, his last event with Cassidy didn't go down, and if he's feeling down because of that, I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? If he has a more kind of negative or pessimistic outlook on the culture because of that, I don't blame him at all.
Right.
I don't blame him at all. His experiences are his experiences. He's entitled to feel how he feels. All I wanted to say from what he said, because he said something like, make sure y'all you know appreciate TBL while they're here.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't even think he meant it in a negative or bad way.
Nah, it's like, don't just take shit for granted.
Yeah, you
like
know
sometimes you guys acting like, yo, they just gave y'all this. They're giving y'all mookie. Don't take this like it could last forever, because it could go away.
That's how people were with caffeine to some extent, right? Caffeine came in, they infused a lot of money into the culture, they provided a lot of opportunities alongside with URL.
Some of the biggest checks rappers ever got.
People were making the most money ever, and when caffeine left, battlers had a hard time coping with and understanding, yo, I can't give you this number anymore.
Fans as well, because they were getting a product for free, now they're kind of the app or the, you know what I'm saying? It just,
now they gotta pay for a pay-per-view again, or they gotta subscribe to the app. And Caffeine was doing free streams,
the biggest battles for free,
and you were getting like 1 or 2 events a month. Like there was the UMs, like
it was almost every week. I remember traveling almost weekly.
The fight nights, like
bruh,
like it. You right. It was damn near every week, bro. I
remember traveling almost every weekend. It was ridiculous.
At least twice a month, bro. Yeah. And it was you know, as fucked up as COVID and the pandemic was, like it created, I think, something that once things kicked back in and once caffeine decided that maybe they were not getting what they wanted out of the culture or whatever their reason was for stepping away.
Right.
Once they stepped away, you know, it's been hard for a lot of battlers to understand and a lot of battlers to be like, yo, I went from making this amount, now I can only get this amount. And they didn't really plan for the drop down. You know what I'm saying? They didn't plan for making half of what they used to make or making 3/4 of what they used to make. And so now they're asking themselves, you know, do I still want to do it for this amount when I was making this amount for 2-3 years? And I again, I get it, but I just wanted to make it clear to John that, like, yo, if we decide to leave, it's going to be because we decided to leave. It's not going to be because, oh, we're losing money and we're not doing well enough, or, oh, you know, we can't figure out how to sustain this shit. Like, no, like, we have the resources, we have the knowledge and the intelligence. We won't be here for 20 years. We'll be here for 20 years.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you said we're here to stay.
Yeah. We gonna be here till I feel like I don't want to be here no more.
Nah, man, that's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, with that being said, I want you to not shout out, but kind of like speak on your team.
Absolutely.
Because I know you're not by yourself. I see your team.
Yeah.
I see the guys you roll with. Very cool, generous, nice, humble dudes. Good dudes. They're working with us, Hip Hop Is Real, to do Point Proof. We just, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, speak about your team, man.
Yeah, man. First of all,
and they don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, they don't like
I try to get them to do interviews. They don't want to do none of that.
They don't like being on camera, man.
Yeah, so you speak for your team. You know, let the fans know about your team. And
TBL doesn't go anywhere without Kenny Black, man. Kenny Black is the mastermind. He's the go-to. He's the wheel that makes all of this happen. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot, and I am the face because I'm the only one who's cool being on camera.
Right.
But Kenny Black is the engine. Kenny Black keeps the shit going. Zay keeps the shit going. Salute my guy Zay. He is in charge of all of the shit that we do locally. So when you see TBL events happening in Providence, happening in Boston, that's my guy Zay. That's my guy GK. That's my guy Rob Trey. That's my girl Ish. They put in work and they hold it down for the brand at home. Even when we're on the road, they're at home doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as being on the road, you know, we got Spot, TMM, Too Much Multimedia holding it down. We got Unc holding it down. We got Steph from Canada who does a lot of our online promotion and always pulls up to the bigger events. Salute to Steffi Lynn. We got Raj from Shauna, which a lot of people know in the culture. She holds it down locally as well. We got my guy Medina, who's actually from Atlanta. He'll be here at the event today, Point Proven. He holds it down for us in a big way. Of course, Frozen Bros. You know what I'm saying? The best pay-per-view team in the fucking world.
That's right.
My fucking guys.
Changing the game. Changing the commentating game.
Even though my guy Froze a little mad on the champion panel, I say he just announced it now. He not, Froze want to jump in the ring. You know, that might happen in future.
He just handled his business versus True Foe. He still got swing on him.
Listen, you don't lose. You don't lose that.
Now.
You don't lose that. You
right.
know what I'm saying? My guy Froze showed up and showed out. But honestly, man, salute Frozen Bros, man, for believing in our vision. And we believe in their vision, man. They got so many dope ideas as far as how they could take this pay-per-view shit to the next level. Dope. And TBL is going to be the platform where you can see them do that. You know what I'm saying? Shauna, everybody, man. If there's anybody I forgot, man, I'm on the spot and I apologize. But the TBL team runs deep. We are loyal. We are hungry. But more than anything, man, we're about the culture, bro. Again, we're not here to compete with anybody. We're not here to steal anybody's shine. We're not here to create any enemies. If you're somebody who's for the culture, if you're somebody who's trying to take this shit to the next level at all times, then your vision aligns with ours and holla at us. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here to do. Shout out to my whole team, Takeover Battle League, TMM, Too Much Multimedia. Man, we here. You know what I'm saying? And we try to take this shit to the next level.